Ladies, come on, make some noise. Give some love to our DJ Kev. To the staff here at Tipico, come on. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight, and I want to take a moment to really talk about what this campaign is all about. You know, my beginnings was just as a neighbor working together with other neighbors. I started in the PTA, I became a PTA president, I worked on the Sunrise Education Advisory Board, then I became chair, and I realized that as a neighbor I had a voice. And my first battle was to protect and save our school resource officers in our schools when the city wanted to eliminate them. And we came together and we fought and we won that as neighbors. And then I heard about a crazy idea that the then mayor and a commissioner wanted to push. And it was to put a garbage dump right next to a school and a place of worship. And I said, no way. I set out to organize the community. We brought together all faiths, all cultures, all ages. And to this day, it has been the biggest turnout of any commission meeting. And we sent a message to the community that hell no, we won't let that happen. And we won there. And then there was a crazy idea to actually build on the other side of the Sawgrass and put in a major hotel right on the Everglades. We organized again as a community, and we said no way, and we won that as neighbors. And then I went to the commission, and I said, look, we recognize hero police officers and firefighters and employees, and they are heroes every month at the commission meeting. Why don't we recognize a teacher of the month? Even though we don't control our schools, they're heroes as well. And I'm proud to say the commission did that, and for the last 14 years, every month, our city recognizes a hero teacher right alongside our police officers and our firefighters and our employees, and we're the only city in the entire state that does this every month because we fight for our teachers. And in 2010, we got together. We decided to take on the incumbent mayor, and we walked, and we worked, and we wore shirts, and we put out signs, and we made calls, and we went to the polls, and when it came to the theme that we have even here today, it was One Sunrise. And on election day, it was a landslide victory for the One Sunrise campaign in 2010 because you worked hard. Are you ready to do that again? And when you look across this room, it represents One Sunrise. All cultures, all faiths, all ages. We represent what Sunrise is, the beauty, the diversity of this city. And this is what we represent. And this is what we're going to fight for, to make this city the best place to live, learn, work, retire, play, invest, and just enjoy. Let's make it happen. You know, in 2010, after I was elected, it was quite in the aftermath of the 2008 economic collapse. If you remember back then here in Sunrise, we had foreclosures and businesses closing, and we had pain, and there were real issues. At that time, the commission was presented a proposal to raise taxes, cut firefighters, and cut police officers and services in this community. When I came in, I looked at the books. I went through them. I found the reserves, I found the way, and not only did we not raise taxes, but we hired more police officers, more firefighters, because we needed them, and we kept our services because we fought for this city together. And in the 14 years since then, we've never raised the millage again, and there's never been a proposal to do it. We know what leadership means, and we know what fiscal responsibility means. In 2012, we set out on an audacious plan, and it was the idea of transforming our parks all across the city. For 2 years, we went out on a listening tour, and we listened to what you wanted. We listened to all the residents. And in 2014, I put my political neck on the line, and I went out and said, we need this. Please vote in favor of our general obligation bond. And over 70% of the voters here in Sunrise voted for it, and you can see today the transformation across our parks. That's what leadership does. You take the chances for the betterment of your community. And we know we have to reinvest in our city. We put over $60 million in our park and over $30 million east of university infrastructure because we know that we need to revitalize. I've been there. I've been there in the aftermath of storms, even tornadoes. For those who remember the tornado that hit Sunrise, I was there. You remember that, right? I was out there. And when COVID hit, we worked together. You know, it was the second week of March when we finally hit our psyche, our emotions, our hearts, what happened to COVID and the shutdown began. On April 6, 2020, just 3 weeks later, I asked staff to open a compassion center here in the city of Sunrise. The reason was there was so much pain in the community. There was so much uncertainty. No one knew where to call. And we needed to do better to reach out to our community and uplift our community. And so this virtual compassion center was there to take thousands of calls from residents and businesses with one philosophy: to listen with compassion, empathy, and love. The idea was we were not going to shuffle people off. They had a problem with their driver's license. How do I get it renewed? We don't say, call the state. They had a problem with unemployment. We don't say, call the state. They had a problem with their PPP. We don't say, call the Fed. We say, tell us what your problem is, and we're going to be your advocate. And for thousands of businesses and residents, we fought for them because we are a compassionate city, and I'm fighting to make sure this city remains a compassionate city. This past December, when the school board wanted to eliminate our school resource officer program, I did what I always do. I organized. I wrote an op-ed. I put the call action out to you. You organized. You made calls. You did emails. And when it came time to vote on that, we defeated that and we saved our SROs again because we know how to organize as a community. When we stand up, when we make our voices heard, we win. Do you agree with that? Yes. Now more than ever, we need unity of purpose and unity of mission in our community. We need tested, proven leadership who's been through the struggles, who's worked with the community, who understands the pain out there, and will bring together a community as one Sunrise. We have more to do. We are facing true economic challenges now. Rising insurance premiums and the new condo laws. We are having such pain in this community. Crushing costs on working families and seniors, on businesses. We need to work together. And this week, I called for an emergency economic operations center for this state of Florida to do what's necessary to defeat what's going on with this insurance premium crisis, to save our homes, to save our working families, to work together. And I know the voices are being heard because the Republicans today said, and the governor said today, we need to do something on condo laws before the year is out. And I agree. We have to continue to fight tax increases and any fee increases and provide better services to our community. We need to fight more than ever on eliminating red tape in our businesses and our small businesses and streamlining it for homeowners. We need the support of our business community, and I'm proud that the work that we have done together has earned me the endorsement of the Florida Realtors of Broward, Palm Beaches, and St. Lucie County, the largest realtors association in the state of Florida. We have to maintain and improve the safety of our city and the security in our city. Give the tools to our police officers they need to fight crime and protect us and protect our businesses. We need things that they ask for, and they have been asking for license plate readers. The ability to catch those who come into our city who don't belong here, and if you commit a crime, we're going to go find you because we have your tag. We need those tools, and I'm going to fight to make sure we're the only city in Broward County that doesn't have license plate readers. Do you believe in that type of security? Are you ready to support that? If you are, scream right now. Make some noise. And it's that type of support that led this campaign, the One Sunrise campaign, being endorsed by the Sunrise FOP, the Broward PBA, and the International Union of Police Association. They believe that we can do this together to protect our community. Let's give them a round of applause for their support. And I'm here to protect and serve our dedicated employees. We have so many employees who work each day to do the things that we take for granted, from turning on the water to flushing the toilet to making sure we can get anywhere we need to go safely. We need to protect those employees, to support those employees, and they should never fear retribution because they raise their voices in support of a campaign or in support of this city. And I'm proud that our Sunrise General Employees Union has supported us. Let's give them a shout of applause. We have to continue to make sure our schools are safe and that there's quality education. You can't learn if it's not safe. We have seen tragedies again and again. We have always fought for the full-time school resource officer program long before the tragedies that we keep seeing that happened even this week in Winder, Georgia. We need to provide that security. And because we as One Sunrise have always fought for that, we earn the endorsement of the Broward Teachers Union and the Broward Principals and Assistant Principals Association. Give them some love for their support. And along the way, we have to protect our environment. We need to solve our garbage crisis. We have water intrusion into our aquifers. We have sea level rise, and we have these 100-year storms that are coming every year. We need to work together to provide the protection for our homes, for our businesses, and I'm proud that the Broward Sierra Club has also endorsed our One Sunrise campaign. Give them some love. And in this campaign, we're going to continue to focus on the positive. We're not going to be distracted by the negative. We can't control how others act or what they say. We can only control our message. We can only control our response. We can only control our message to the community. And we will win if we stay positive, if we focus on unity of purpose and unity of mission, and we will never focus on negativity. Do you support that? Oh, yeah. Unity with civility for our residents and our businesses, showing the proof of what we've accomplished together and what more we can do. And every day, working hard for the next 53 days, one vote at a time, 1 yard at a time, 1 shirt at a time. We can do this. When we organize, we win. When we make our voices heard, we win. When you stand up, we will win. So are you ready? Are you ready for this journey the next 53 days? Are you ready to go out there and find 10 yards to put a sign in? Are you ready to go out there and find 10 more people who want to wear a shirt? Are you ready to find 10 businesses that will put a sign in their front window saying they support the One Sunrise campaign? Are you ready to convince 50 friends that they need to vote and we need a landslide victory on November 5th? Are you ready for that? If we go with a strong message of unity and fidelity and purpose and leadership, we cannot be defeated. If you stand up, we will win this. And on November 5th, we will stand up in victory.
The winner is right there.
Yes.